Okay, Poison Rogue. Just want to introduce you to this deck today, with a live gameplay in the background. What means in the background? You can see the live gameplay there. Super strong at the moment, Poison Rogue. Now with the new version, now with Masquerade and the Gnolls, is I think the best. Maybe I should keep them. They're all not bad. I think I keep all of them. No. You should always mulligan for the Gnolls, for the Shank, and for the best is Blackwater Cutlass, the Gnolls, and the Shank. Okay, nice. Two Gnolls. That will definitely give him a lot of pressure. He's a rogue. Everybody's a rogue these days. That's so crazy. But okay, we can work with it, I guess. Secret passage. Why he's doing it on the first round? Maybe because he had some Gnolls. They should be now on 0 mana for him. We can also do something the first round. That's good. Okay. One Gnoll. Maybe. Oh, only one? Okay. Okay. Only one. What we do now? We play also one? That's the question. Or should we wait to play both in one turn? And should we start with the Shank? Hard decision.
Here we go.
Yeah. What is the strengths and the weakness about a deck? That's hard to answer these days because it's so strong that, yeah, it has everything is a strength at this deck. Maybe when the enemy has a lot of taunt minions, that could be annoying at the end of the day. But who is playing a lot of taunt minions? Libra Impala? I don't know. Yeah, Libra Impala maybe. But besides that, who is playing a lot of?
Smell you.
Besides that, no. Maybe one version of the druids. Yeah, when it's coming into the end game, it could be annoying, but usually you can finish them before. Right now I don't have the best game. He's returning it. Costs 2 less, so you can play it immediately again. Or smart play by himself. What I'm doing. I play again. There's no. I throw a spell and a minion. I have the Viper that doesn't give me any benefits for this game, I guess. I kill this. And I'm waiting. Yeah, and it's just crushing the ladder, this deck at the moment. I started to play it, so I'm not a really good Poison Rogue player right now. But I wanted to show you some tips and tips and tricks, advices about it. He's playing Thief Rogue, also very strong deck. I think it's a little bit more easy to play Thief Rogue, because at the end you're playing a lot of minions and that's it. That's kind of easy at the end without wanting to tell that this guy or the other guys cannot play the game. It's not the point. Definitely get a little bit in trouble at the moment. Then I need another 3 mana to play it out. Hard decisions at the moment, hard decisions. From 4 damage. I think I should kill this. I think I should kill it, yeah. I should kill it. I play it again. 2 mana less for the next spell. Did I kill another one? No. Yeah, nearly every matchup is good for Poison Rogue. There is no real matchup that you're losing. You can win against every deck. You have a good win rate against most decks. What is freeze any character? Damaged by this minion. That's definitely not good for me. Here it is. We definitely need to draw cards because we get in trouble. I have to. It's hard decisions right now. I have to play this. And I have to play.
Here we go.
And I have to play this. Is there any benefit in destroying? No. I need a Scabbs, but it's hard. It's at the end it's kind of luck if I get it or not. Another
Trust no one. Not even trust me. No one. Not even me.
another Cloak of Shadows would also help. Yeah, Secret Passage is not that bad. It's 8 damage and 5, that's not enough. So now only Cloak shot. Okay, I can't play this. Can I play this? No, then I have only 3 mana. I need a Sacred Passage now. There's the Scabbs that I need. Okay. Okay. Fast, fast, fast. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. I could not save the caps, but he's dead, I guess, or? And you know, Fifrog, it's super strong these days. Everybody's annoyed about this deck. So, and you see, I think I have had a little bit trouble in this game, but yeah, I'm winning. So, GG. Yeah, as I said, I think it was like my 10th game or my 9th or my 10th game with this deck. So I'm definitely not very well in playing it, but it makes a lot of fun. It is a complicated game. Again, I can show you. I will put the deck in the description, definitely, but I can show it to you here in on House Replay. That's the deck that I'm playing. I think it's pretty standard. I played with the Viper because what benefit has the Viper? The Viper is good against other poison rogues. The Viper is good against Paladin, and I think Paladin can be a little bit giving you trouble when he's playing Cariel because yeah, you cannot do, or you barely can do damage to when he's playing the Cariel hero. That gives him this 2/5 immovable object. And usually you have 2 times this in the deck, the SI7 Extortion. I only have it 1 time in the deck because, as I said, because of the Rustrot Viper. Mulligan, you can see it here, also pretty easy. Shank, Wildpaw Gnoll, and the Cutlass. The Cutlass for sure because you can trade it. Also okay because you can trade it is the Extortion. But at the end, that's it. I think. Besides these 3 cards, maybe this card, I would all mulligan them away to get them these 3. You saw how the game was, how the game went. It was kind of hard against this Thief Rogue, but at the end I managed it. I will put the deck description also in the description of the video. Again, strength is like everything. You can have a super strong early game when you have a little bit luck with 2 Wildpaw Gnolls. Even with 1 Wildpaw Gnoll, you can have a very strong early game. So some people just realized, okay, he has the Wildpaw Gnoll on 2nd or 3rd turn. Maybe you get an early Shank, and maybe you get on the early Shank you get a Deadly Poison. So it's super early, super a lot of damage, and people cannot handle this. They just give up. They concede very early. What is the weakness? There is no weakness to Poison Rogue at the moment. No real weakness. The people try to counter it with Viper, and yes, Viper can cause problems for you when you put a lot of poisons on this weapon. Let me say, like, you're on turn 6 or 7, you're feeling super confident. You think, like, yeah, maybe I kill him next turn, and you already put some poison on it because you have mana left and want to prepare for the next turn, and then he's playing the Viper and he kills your weapon with a lot of poisons on it. Do you need the weapon, and do you need this weapon to kill an enemy? I think no. You also can put the poisons on the Cutlass or even on your hero power weapon before you play Scabbs for sure. But then you have more to think about when you're attacking the enemy hero or not, because you only have like, yeah, you only have like two times to attack him with the other weapons, and the Shank is getting more durability with every poison you put in it. So matchups, as I said, you're meeting a lot of poison rogues, so at the end that's a skill and a luck matchup. You should have like 50% against poison rogues. With the Viper in the deck, maybe you should have few percent more against the poison rogue, but it's really only we're talking about few. Besides that, any other deck is fine for you to play against. Libra and Pala can cause a little bit of problems. The druid deck with some taunts can cause a little bit of problems because you have to remove them you remove some of them with your weapon before you can hit the enemy hero, because you can usually, if you can do it in a very late game, the one turn with the playing the Scabbs and then the minion with +2 spell damage, okay, this one, then okay, but besides that, usually you have to remove some taunt minions before this is happening. Yeah, the deck himself is super strong. It will get nerfed next week, 24 or 25, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe it depends also on the region that you're playing. It will get nerfed. They already said it will get nerfed, so yeah, prepare for it. Will it get nerfed to the ground? I don't know. It's a good question. What they can nerf? What will they nerf? Um, will they nerf the gnolls? Like, I don't know, giving them more and more mana cost, or like one less life and maybe one less attack. I think the deck will still be viable. I think this deck will still be good. It's, will they change something on Scabbs? Then yeah, depends on what. Only one of the 4/2 minions instead of 2. Will he cost 8 mana? That's the question. If they don't change, if they, I don't know if they destroy the deck or not. At the moment, it's definitely 1 week you can climb very, very high, very, very, very fast with this deck. I think it needs like 10 games, maybe 15 games, depends on how experienced you are in Hearthstone, or maybe in playing rogue or a hero with a weapon, because it's a little bit different instead of just playing minions and attack or playing spells and attack. So you have to prepare, you have to think about a few turns ahead if you can do it, and usually you can do it as a Hearthstone player, but yeah, you know. So you should try it out. The deck is not cheap, also not super expensive, also not cheap. Depends on how many weapons, how many cards of the deck you already have. I think all of the cards that are in the deck are necessary. So it's not like there's no real budget version that you can play. I don't see a budget version that you can play on this deck, so you have to spend the dust, but the dust is worth if you have it. If you want to make legend this month, this is the deck for it. If you can play this deck on a certain level and you're not getting legend with this deck, then you are not a legend player at the end. Good luck with this deck. Have fun with this deck. It's very funny to play. It feels awesome. It to be honest, I think that's a perfect deck. I'm not a super experienced Hearthstone player, but it feels great. You saw this game against this Fifrook. You saw that it looked bad for me, but you have options. You draw cards, secret passage away. The cards getting cheaper because you trade the Cutlass. It makes so much fun. It makes so much fun. Play it and enjoy it. Good luck, guys. Bye bye.